What is up, folks? NYKF31 here. Alrighty, part 2 of the run and shoot from Madden 12. Part 1 I showed you the go route. Now I'm going to show you and explain and demonstrate the choice route, and also show you how it looked in a recent online league game. Alright, what's this darn diagram I have in front of me here? This is the choice route. And this particular example, it starts out in a 2x2 double slot formation, and the H motions to create trips, and it becomes a seam receiver. But going from left to right, the choice route is going to be run either by the single side receiver in the left or right, just depending on what direction you're aiming to play. In this case, X receiver, he has a couple of options here. He can run vertical takeoff outside release, he can go out, he can go post, he can go in, he can go slant, just depending on how he's played. You see, like on the bottom, it shows you different options that he should be able to go to based on different coverages. The Y receiver, whether you are in Y trips or regular or you motion, he runs a shallow in or a drag. I prefer to hot route him to a drag route. We saw the line of scrimmage. If he's flexed, I like to go to an in. Either or, doesn't really matter. Z receiver, he's vertical takeoff, and the H receiver, he will either run a takeoff straight up the seam, break his off route short, or in, or deep middle. Again, you just run to holes. That's the whole idea. They run and shoot, and you're reading X, Y as your hot, and H. Y is usually a safe dump off if you're confused, or you did your hot routes and you snapped the ball and you said, "Oh crap, I'm wrong." And of course, if you have a good press coverage receiver at the Z spot, if he breaks the press, just zip it on in there. But your primaries are reading left to right or right to left, depending on which receiver you have running the choice. What is up, folks? I am here in practice mode now, and I'm going to be using double cross out of shotgun normal. You can use any formation that has the right type of personnel, either normal or trips. If you're starting out in a normal formation, you're going to have to motion to trips. But I'm using this play because I already have the drag route there by the slot receiver, in this case the tight end, and I have the deep post there at default. And if the deep post, or if the defense gives me a look that gives me a shot to get that deep post in there, I don't have to do another hot route. It just gives me one less step I have to do if the coverage is what I want it to be. So anyway, let's go with double cross. Random play. The first thing I will do is look at the defense, and I'll see if I can what I need to do with the X receiver. I'll either leave the post route on, or you can hot route him like so, like so, like so, or you can smart route it, or like so. Back is always blocking. In this particular play, you don't have to do anything with the Y, whether he's a slot or a tight end, because he's already motioned, or he's already set to run a drag. Motion here to create trips. Z runs your clear out. The motion tips me off that it's man. And I'll either have him go like so, like so, like so, or a hot routed, smart routed in route like so. Let's see if my pre-snap read is right. There we go. Completion. Alright, middle of the field closed again. Middle of the field is closed, you go outside. Let's take a look at that. What do my eyes tell me? Middle of the field is closed, maybe some blitz pressure coming in. So if the middle of the field is closed, that means I have space outside. Take the out route. Drag, and I got an in coming in behind it. You don't have to hot route the in or smart route the in if you don't want to. You see that the drag opened up the in here. That's what this is what the vertical clear out route does. It forces the defenders to roll over to acknowledge it as well, depending on, coverage. Looks like we have man here. And we did have man. Just from that little stop route there. Looks like we have 2 deep here, so I'll keep the post route on. We're definitely in zone here. No, we were in man. Safety came over to the middle of the field there, so that eliminates the post as an option. Drag was covered, but we had enough space for the in right behind it. Zone blitz. And again, go outside. Looks like we have a robber there. Let's clear him out. I see the safety there creeped up, so that's going to be middle of the field. Looks like he's going to roll over. So I'm going to do an in or a curl here. Blitz. And pop it in there. Looks like man. I'll leave the post route on. But you guys get the idea. You see what you have to do pre-snap as far as using your eyes. I'll leave the post route on again. Let's motion here first. Everyone rolled over here. So that means something underneath has to be open here. So you guys get the idea. That's the choice concept. You look to see what you want to do with the outside X receiver. And then you motion if you're in 2x2 to trips. Make a decision with him. Confirm post snap and deliver the football. Now if you're already in trips, you don't have to motion obviously, but still the same concept applies. And this is a great play for creating choice special, where the triangle and the X flip-flop. Triangle becomes your drag, and X becomes your secondary option route. You can either stay as is in, go like so, or like so. So that is a choice concept. I'm going to show you a couple of game clips where I run this in the actual online league game, as well as the go route I talked about last time. Hope you guys enjoyed. Peace. This is the variation of 60 go that I spoke about in part 1. This is go curl. You see that I have the outside receiver on the left hot routed to a go curl route, and Wayne beats the press in cover 2, and the safety's late getting over, and that's a touchdown. That is go curl, which I discussed in part 1 as I wrinkled to 60 go. Here's 60 go again. On this one, I hot route Clark to a stop. Open, pop it in there. Remember, he has a stop, go, deep in, slant option, and I chose the stop route there for Clark. And it was there, and I hit it. Go route again. This time, Collie is my seam read, Tammy is my flat read. Vertical clear outs, hot routed. Man, I could have hit Tammy right there, but I locked on Collie, so I just got fortunate that he got open. Don't lock on to your receivers. Just read and take what's there. That was bad NY Kia. I just got lucky. Here we have the go route again. This time I keep the post route on because I see that void there in the middle of the field. And there it is. So that's 4 variations of the same play. You see what happens in all the problems that you can cause if you hit it right and you read it right pre-snap and throw it. It's just shreddage. And here is choice out of curls. I have Tammy do a shallow in, Collie is running a post behind it, and Clark is the choice man. Runs him off, sits down, first down. If you read it right pre-snap and you have guys that can get open and you're right with your pre-snap and post-snap reads, good things will happen, but occasionally the game will screw you, like right there. I led that to the outside and the game just said, you know what, I'm jumping this route and that's all there is to it. EA needs to cut that out. Don't cheat me for making the right read. But, you know, there are some clips of go and choice, and I will have more coming. Got slide, streak option, vertical read, HY option, trigger, Georgia, and all kinds of good stuff. So I'll have a couple more of these coming up in the near future. Talk to you all later. Peace.